Hey, so I hope you're doing great. So we are going to go again with this video. Let's just start with the simplest method. What we're going to do, I will tell you that. As you can see over here, first step will be that we will be creating a runner for our CI in Azure, and then we will install the agent on Azure server and configure it and create a workflow for file for YAML, and then test the workflow, then push the code to VS Code to check if the CI/CD is working. So let's get back to the video. We are over here. As you already have the repo, we have to create a certain runner on our virtual machine. So we are going to go to the project setting. In the project settings, we are going to go agent pools, and in the agent pools, we have to create an add pool so that we will be having a pool over here like CI/CD and default like these others default pools. So as I've already created in CI/CD, we're going to go over here, and in that we're going to create a new agent. So whenever you're going to create a new agent, it's going to pop up some of these options. You have to choose Linux, because in this video we are going to dockerize the image, and then we're going to use that image in the Linux. We're going to run that application in this Linux. So the thing is, as you were saying, that why not Windows? Yeah, I know .NET applications runs on Windows, but the thing is, we can dockerize the image and run it on Linux. But as I didn't had, as such application which will run straight on, the Windows, because the thing is, whenever you're going to use a Docker image, whenever you're going to run an image or like an application, it's just going to straight run, not going to like detach mode or daemon mode. It's going to run in background. So because of that, you cannot really, cut the CI/CD. I will explain you shortly. But as you can see over here, you will get the option to create a runner. I've used these commands to create a runner, and I've created a runner over here. Wait, I will show you. Uh, so if we go to AWS, and then I will show you. Just a moment. Okay, now I'm going to sign into the account, and then we are going to wait a bit. Okay, as soon as it's going to pop up, after using these commands, the commands I've showed you, like these, the Linux ones, we are going to save those, start, install that runner into this particular instance, which is over here, and it could be any instance like Azure, Ubuntu, GCP as Ubuntu, or any Ubuntu. You can run anywhere. Okay, so if we go to this certain machine, and I open to this. Okay, so it will be up in a while. It's just taking some time. As you can see over here, I've created my agent. I've used these commands to create an agent. First, I've downloaded this certain agent, and over here you can see there's a tar file, the zip file. Okay, then I've unzipped it in my agents. If we go to my agent, over here, as you can see, we have svc.sh. This is the agent which we have to run. in my state, I've already started it and it's already running. So it's an active stage. But thing is, you have to configure this. So for that, you can like just go to the config file. It is over here. You can run this config.sh and it will show you a pipeline like this. I've already configured it, so that's why it's not showing it. I will try to reconfigure it for you. Okay. So I'm going to remove it. Okay, it's already removed. So we are going to restart this. Okay, agent is running. Of this, and then you can do. Okay, do we have a command called uninstall? Yeah, we have. So uninstall. Sure. Let's go back and do config.sh. Let's try this. Sudo must not run with sudo. Okay. I have to give the personal access token, which I will shortly tell you what it is. Okay, okay. Over here. Okay, I'm going to paste it over here. So the agent is removed, and after that I'm going to create new agent by config.sh. I'm going to type y for yes, and for the event server URL we are going to go back to our Azure Devops over here, and we are going to go to our project, the organization, and then after that we're going to go to that project which we are using. In my case, I'm using .NET Docker, but we don't have to go in there. We have to just copy this one over here, main organization URL. Okay, you have to copy it over here, and after going back to the server, we're going to paste it over here. And now it's going to ask for the PAT authentication. We just have to enter that. And for the personal access token, you can just go back, go over here, go to your image section, go to your setting, user setting, personal access token. Click on that. In the personal access token, we're going to generate a new token. And this new token, you can just give it a name, test, and you have to give these all permissions: read and write, and manage. Okay. Try to give all the read and write, execute, manage ones. The higher, the better. Okay. Then close that, and it's going to give you a certain. Let me show you a certain token. Let me just give it full access. Test. Create. It's going to give you a token like this. You just have to save it over here. And after that, you can use that token in further settings. Okay. And I mean, you can like put that token over here. Okay. So in my case, I've already generated a token, so I'm going to use my own token. So it's connected to the server and pool name. So in previously, as you already saw, that in Azure DevOps, when we tried to go to the agent, we went over here and create pool like in the agent pools. We create pool. called CI/CD. You can add a pool as well. I've already created it, so I'm just going to click on this. Remember that name, and then after that, just same paste it over here. CI/CD. Just enter. So as you can see, successfully added the agent. Okay, good. For the work folder, it's just a folder which will be in there as whole the whole files will be over there. So we are done over here. We have added the agent. So now we have to launch the services. So we have to go svc.sh. We have to go over here and we have to type install. We're going to install. We have to run it at okay. It's installed, and now we have to just start. As you can see now, it's in a running. It's in running state. You have to go back, and you can just you click the agent pools. You can go to the certain pool which you've used. Like I've used CI/CD, so I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go to the agents. As you can see, my agent is online. Okay, it's just updated right now, so I'm going to update all the agents. It's updated, already updated, and my agent is online. So now the thing is that our agent is already installed. Now we are going to go for the pipeline. So we're going to go over here, DevOps, Azure DevOps, and my organization was .NET Docker. So in this repo, I already created a Docker file like this. Wait, I will show you. So this is a Docker file. Okay. So it's nothing. It's just creating a build. And then after that, it's just putting that DLL. Okay. So this is the same Docker file. I've used a image of .NET Core SDK 3.0 as a build, and from the work directory, I'm in the work directory. I'm naming the work directory as SRC, and I'm copying that project file to calc and run .NET server to over here with this certain project with this certain file. Okay, and I'm just copying into this dot back. I mean the previous file, and this working directory is sample.calc, and I'm trying to build the image, this image, building running the build file and releasing in app.build, this one, and from build as publish .NET publish this is app.publish is going to go to this particular folder, and then in the end we're going to run this DLL. Okay. Now as you can see, we have already created this file. So when I go to the pipeline, I'm going to create a workflow. So what is workflow? Workflow will automatically trigger, or whenever this pipeline will run, it's going to automatically run this certain images. What we are doing over here, we're building the Docker image over here, and then we are stopping previous running Dockers, and then we're using that image and running the Docker image over here. Okay, so we're just building the image and running the Docker file. So this is the continuous deployment part. You got my point? So as it repos, right now you can see there is no pipelines running. Okay, no pipelines are running. So whenever I'm going to go to the VS Code as a developer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the VS Code over here, and then I'm just going to make some change. Let's say in the Docker file or in the README file. Let's say after a certain change. Okay, that's so this is something that I've changed. I'm going to control save, and I'm going to get add dot and then get commit CI CD testing That's just a message. And then in the end, git push. I have to, okay, I'm going to just run. Okay, so it's rejected. Why? Because I didn't get the pull. So I have to get the pull, stay updated. Okay, I guess I forgot the name of the origin which I have to mention. No, it's already saved, the origin master. Okay, so we got Docker file and the Azure pipeline. The updated Docker file will be over here. And then we are going to git push our changes to origin master. So when we are going to do this, we're going to push to the master branch. As it's already done, see if our pipeline is working or not. Click pipeline, and as you can see, our pipeline is started. Means our continuous integration is working. And after this, we will see if our continuous deployment is working or not. Okay, it's queued over here. Okay, so the thing is, we have successfully deployed the application and it's up and running. And so the thing is, we're going to see if the changes have been applied or not. If the test has been pushed or not. We're going to go to the README file where we made changes. We went, as you can see, it's already over here. And if you're going to go check IP of this, if the application is running or not, we are going to click on this. As you can see, our application is up and running. This is continuous deployment and already it's working. Okay. So this was the whole process of continuous integration and continuous deployment in Azure pipeline with the help of Docker. I hope you understand. I made you understand this whole process, and I will look forward if you have any other questions.